On this week's episode of The Legends of Storm's Eye.
Did anyone see that I turned into a panther?
Do not be a bad influence.
You're not the boss of me!
That's crazy cool.
Knock before you enter an old man's room.
Sorry.
This is the first time I've ever been alone in a bedroom with a girl.
Do you know what they do to a supple man like me in prison?
What is happening? How did this happen?
This is Zarnia for Games and Geekery, and this is Legends of Storm's Eye, our actual play D&D show. All right, the adventure's already getting a little bit out of hand. Say hello, awkwardly, adventurers.
Hello, awkwardly adventurers.
That was brilliant. That was exactly how I described the way you were going to say it. Great. In our previous episode, our 6 heroes, who still don't have a team name of any sort yet, and really should probably start working on one.
Buckets.
Nope.
The buckets. All right, our bucket heroes. The Brotherhood of Buckets.
The Buccaneers.
I like Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, that's good.
The Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Oh dear. This is gonna stick.
Escaped the infinite library through the books of might, managing narrowly to escape being devoured by the bookworm. Iggy was in fact swallowed, but managed to wriggle his way out, losing his precious cloak in doing so. Makanda managed to keep his wits about him and used the vortexes of possibility to draw forth 2 books. Everyone else, unfortunately, did not manage. However, at the very end, they all were hustled to safety as Thrastok kept the portal open before leaping through himself. Where did they turn?
I was there too.
You were there too?
Just so you know.
I whipped you out of there.
Yeah, but I don't
You
think
healed me and
Legacy
inspired
was
me.
there
I killed
helping.
the most worms.
Well,
Legacy helped. Already everything is getting out of hand. So, our 6 adventurers, our 6 adventurers leap into the portal. They feel for a moment as though they are stretched incredibly thin and then compacted incredibly small, and then dizzy. They are spat out on the other side in a very, very dark tunnel. Pitch black, in fact.
Are we in the big worm?
I feel that I'm compelled at this point to point out that I have dark vision.
You do, yes.
So do
Only
I.
the 2 dwarves have a good sense of this, and they instantly know this is dwarvish work.
I think we're in the mines.
I think so. Definitely dwarvish. Must have rap on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can't see, can you?
No.
no, I can. we can
Someone strike a light.
This takes me right back to being at home, where everyone in my community could see just fine in the mines.
Is it small, the tunnel?
Yeah, it's dwarf height, so you are hunched over.
I'm really hunched, okay.
Iggy goes and lights a torch and holds it above aloft.
All right, Iggy. These are the lower tunnels These are the lower tunnels on the storm wall side of the mountain, which you know to have mostly kind of been tapped out already. They are no longer really used. These are the tunnels that you would go looking for ghost worms.
So these are the tunnels we used to go looking for ghost worms.
Please don't say worms.
I'm sorry, but this turns out that those worms are leaving that place and making it into our minds somehow. But they were tiny, they were little but ones, and they used to glow, and we used to just come here for fun, to hunt those things. And now, turns out we had the infinite library here the whole time.
So we are back on the island then.
It looks so, yeah.
Well, that's good. I thought that portal was probably going to take us somewhere else. Hell, who knows? I mean, that wizard fellow was a Weasley little guy, and I didn't trust him.
And loved games and trickery. Could have very easily just popped us into Samat. Can
True,
you imagine?
Psycho kid.
Back from where we came from.
Do I recognize this tunnel? Like, have I been down here before?
This one in particular?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
4.
4. You are busy looking around the tunnel walls, trying to see anything that you can. Thrastok, you notice there is a little tag on the opposite wall that says Mace Haunt was here.
Mace Haunt. What's a mace haunt? I say as I roll survival, looking around, thinking about which direction we might go. What's a mace haunt?
It's like a mongoose kind of creature.
Yeah, it says mace haunt was here.
Would I recognize that graffiti?
Yeah, Mace Haunt was like one of the cool older dwarves.
Oh, this is where this arsehole used to come here because he used to have no friends, so he used to come here by himself and just obviously graffitied these ancient sacred ruins, you know? Yeah, he was a dick and nobody liked him, he had no friends.
Yeah, there's a heart. It says mace haunt and Lexi for life.
He seems like
Who's
quite a
Lexi?
popular kid, actually.
I mean, he would write that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, come on, like he's just pretending. Yeah, no one comes here to snog or anything. Yeah, I think we should go get out of here before Mace Haunt finds us, though, and like kind of start pushing everyone out the tunnel. So what books did you get,
before
Makanda?
Lexi
I
finds
got
us?
2 books.
2 books.
Yeah, I got oh god, I've forgotten the radiant. What is it? The book
armory.
of binding and breaking.
What?
The book of
You have
binding and
that?
breaking. Yes, I snuck it under my tunic.
Ooh,
Don't.
Do not.
Do not.
Not.
my sword flares down a bit and I put it away.
Just
As well as a book that will tell us everything that we need to know about the unbreakable armory.
that's where Daddy might be.
That is where your father is.
Oh, you know he is there?
Well, one of the monks in the previous episode said so.
Oh.
In the
Guys,
previous
can we
one-
just get out of this? I'm so uncomfortable in this tunnel. Can we just make a move?
Yeah, generally I'm not happy in dark.
Why? What's
tight
wrong with this
spaces.
place?
It's tiny.
And it's dark.
What do you mean by tiny?
Okay, I'm very large.
You're just very long. You just need to be wider.
We're all crouching over except you.
And him.
And me.
her.
Yeah, I think this is very spacious.
Yeah.
I mean,
In fact,
I
watch,
love
I can
these
do the
spaces.
Vitruvian man here.
the what?
Okay.
By
Vitruvian
Anyway.
woman. I don't know.
Okay, well, we can get
We
out
make
of
a
here.
move.
We need to do something about that book. I mean, reading it's probably not a good idea.
Did you ever come here and snog? Maybe
Yeah,
if you
all the
did, you'd
time.
know
If you look
Okay,
carefully
then you'll
enough,
know the
you'll
way out.
find. You won't find it because I don't write about my snogging. I don't kiss and tell, you know.
All right, laddie, that's
so
good.
do you know how to
But-
get out then?
Yes.
Is what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iggy, you know the tunnels quite well. You
Okay.
can either take them back to Krumhold, which is, you know where Krumhold is, or you are pretty sure you can probably find your way out to the surface indirectly.
We can either go back home, past Krumhold, and we can go say hi to Pa, or we can just get out and continue on this quest.
We need to find the
Yeah,
unbreakable armor.
I want to go to the Unbreakable Armory. Yeah.
Yes.
Can we go
do
to the
need
inn
crack on.
and get a beer?
Oh, I guess we can do that. Yeah, we can get a beer at Krumhold.
What is
at home.
Krumhold?
It's like the dwarf city, yeah. It's where I come from.
Oh, is
I
that where the
come from.
Haystack Inn is?
No.
Oh.
It's like where the dwarves live, and then there's the city, the town is on the top, and then the dwarves' house is at the
Is
bottom.
everything kind of this size?
Yeah. The
You
right
just-
size.
Sure.
Also, I don't think your dad is a huge fan of
Of us.
any of us. Maybe Thrastok, but the rest of us, your dad was very curious about. So maybe we should avoid.
Also, what happened on the boat?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, he's probably looking for you now. I mean, you did tell you not to leave town, and we've been gone for quite a while.
even more reason not to bump into him.
Yeah, let's not go back into town.
I don't know. I don't know if you
Yeah.
want my dad on your ass. Like, he can be quite a hectic oak.
I mean, I don't want anyone on my ass, but especially not your dad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
I kind of just need to like decompress and just process what has just happened to us. When we get out of this tunnel, go get some fresh air. I'm feeling very overwhelmed.
Okay.
Let's get some air. And
Okay, let's get some air.
Okay.
Let's get some sky, whatever.
Thanks.
Okay, cool.
I think it's quite nice and cool down here.
I also think
Comfy.
it's nice.
Yeah, I think
But
it's great.
I understand that's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's all right.
Yeah.
Give an awkward pat on the knee, shoulder.
Thanks. Thank you.
But I do think we do need to move on quickly. We have a limited amount of time. When the next idea was to go and find one of these arcane locations, was it not?
Indeed, the
Next
unbreakable
temple.
armory.
Perhaps we can write a letter to your father,
Sure.
or send him a message somehow,
Yeah, we could do that.
and that way we can get on with the quest instead of going all the way back to town
Yeah.
and then going off to find this other location.
Okay, but
Regardless, we have no idea how to find this other location, other than by reading your book.
I have a book and a lot of time on my hands.
So what? Let's go up to the surface. Let's have a drink or two of liquor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that.
Read the book.
Where's Moontree?
he got
Didn't
sucked
he
into the
die?
vortex.
But didn't he pop out?
No, he
Isn't-
popped out.
Moontree ripped his way out of the Infinite Library. I don't know where he went.
Oh.
I jumped
Oh.
after him, but
This ordeal really traumatized you.
Yeah,
You're forgetting big parts.
guys,
Couldn't
did
you turn
anyone
into
see that I
something
turned
smaller?
into a panther?
yeah, I was
What
wanting
was
to
that?
ask
That was
about
very
that.
cool.
It was cool, but it was weird and it freaked me out, and I don't know how that happened.
Hey,
Scratch
sounds like you
a
might be a
little.
druid, my love.
And
Oh, stop.
Yeah, it'll help. It'll help.
It's gonna make me do it again.
Wow. It'll calm you. Stressful. There's a word for it. There's a word for
Transforming?
it. No.
Transcendental.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Animorph.
All right.
Anyway.
Iggy,
Okay,
would you like
I
to
lead them
lead
out
every-
to the surface.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go through the windy mine tunnels. There is a very dwarfish order to them, so they're actually quite easy to navigate. These aren't random natural tunnels. They have a plan and a pattern, and you know exactly where you were. You were in 18G. All right. As you head up and you come out in one of the mine exits into the bright sunlight, it looks like it's about midday. The sun is shining. You are in the foreside of the island, looking out far across, and in the distance, vaguely from this side of the mountain, you can see Samat far off, and down below you can see the little town of Krum. So you can continue hiking down there, moving in a little bit of order, chattering to each other, but pretty much you are quite exhausted. It's been a tiring day. So by the time you get back to the streets of Krum, with people still sweeping up ash and hammering and working hard, you are pretty sweaty, sticky, and grumpy, probably with each other and with the weather in general.
Do we know how long we've been there? Like, theoretically, we were there overnight.
Theoretically, you've got to ask someone.
I walk up to one of the people clearing up the ash and going like, how fresh does this ash still look? Like, is it looking like it's...
It looks like you've hardly been gone at all, honestly.
Hello, madam? Excuse me?
Oh, hello, Iggy.
Oh, yeah, hi, mevrouw. Can you... What's the time?
Oh, look at the sun. Measures it up. It's about noon.
And you know what? I think I knocked my head or something. But when did this burn down?
Your father says you're not allowed to drink.
I don't drink.
Have you been drinking?
No.
All right, you seem disoriented and confused.
You know what would help me get my mind straight? If you told me when this shop burned down.
Oh, it was just yesterday.
Okay, that checks out. Now then, I was just testing you, madam. Yeah.
On what?
On bye, and I ran away.
Tell your father I said hello.
Will do. Thank you, mevrouw. Bye.
All right, are you heading to the
A haystack in.
to the haystack inn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. All right. You head into the inn. The Walrushan Malarcus is busy cleaning the classic mug, and the Rakroka is Yayaka is still there. He's just got more and more beer that he's just empty around him as he's chucking them back and kind of giggling to himself.
As we're going in, I take Legacy aside and I say, lawyer man,
Legacy. My name's Legacy. You should know that by now.
lawyer Legacy man. Thanks so much for the help with the worm. If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for your motivation words, I would have been swallowed by that thing.
Well, I'm glad you weren't, Iggy. That's the most important thing. We all got out of there mostly in one piece. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure your pa would be proud of you too.
We don't really need to talk about my dad, especially in public. So it's not something I would prefer to talk about around here. Okay, we don't talk about General Falconer
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, General Falconer. That's quite the name you've got there, sir.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. People don't generally know that my dad is the General Falconer.
What's that? Your father's General Falconer?
No,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
No, he's not
Could've
that.
sworn
He's not that Falconer.
Not
no.
that Falconer.
I looked at his wallet. His dad is a lawyer. It's like Falconer and Falconer Sons.
Yes.
a
Yeah.
very unique nickname, surname in
It's
these
actually
parts.
quite common in Siamat.
Yeah,
Krum, yeah, maybe.
loads of Falconers all over the place. It's
Well, if it isn't the bunch of you again. Hello.
Hey, Malakis.
Welcome back to the haystack.
Malakis.
How are you doing?
I'm well.
I missed you.
Thank you.
Sherry.
Yes, please. Oh, you
Oh,
know me so
good.
well.
Dale.
Gives it. I am so glad that you are still here. We thought that you had managed to skip the island. There is, they sent one of the inspectors from Samat here looking for you.
Oh, well, we better talk to them. Is
yes.
this about the attempted murder on the boat?
Ah, yes.
The goblins trying to kill people.
Yes, exactly.
Goblins.
Exactly. They've been looking for you. Where did you go?
wait.
Nope. You know what? I don't want to be an accessory again.
Where is the inspector now?
What?
Where's the inspector?
He is down by the ferry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Better finish
the
up and go and see
ferry
him.
or the ferry?
The
ferry.
ferry.
The ferry. Okay.
The ferry, yes.
I think before we do anything, we should maybe have a drink, have a shower, have a sleep, then find this inspector.
Why do we want to find the inspector? I
That-
don't want to
The
go find
inspector's
him.
going to find us if we have a sleep here.
We should be careful.
Wait, why should we not? Wait, why do we not want this inspector?
Yeah,
to find
actually,
us?
yeah. I mean,
Why are
we
we
didn't
nervous
do
about
anything
inspector?
wrong, I guess.
We
Then
didn't
we've
do
got
anything
nothing
wrong.
to fear.
Jax, just
Okay, yeah, fine. I'm
Of
confused.
course. If you were innocent, that's great.
exactly what I always say. The innocent have nothing to fear.
And anyone who settles their bill, they are friends of Malarcus. It is me, by the way.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, we
I
remember
said-
you. We remember you,
Malakis.
Malakis. Can I have another beer, please?
Where do you go?
Thanks.
I think Malakis might be asking for a bribe.
No, I think he just wants us to pay for the things.
He says anyone who settles his bills is friends of Malakis, and he
well,
just
we do
told
owe
us
him
that
money, so.
We have money for
We're
the beer.
drinking his drinks.
Put something on top of it, just for the sake of,
Do
making
you have
it-
something to put on
What?
top of it?
Why are we bribing
got
him
some
for?
gold in my pocket.
There we go. Malakis, do you have some milk?
Oh, of course.
Can I
Yes.
have some?
You're not going to turn into a panther again. Oh, it's
It's
for
for
your.
Miko.
It's for Miko. Right.
You turn into a panther. The only person I've seen turn into an animal is this guy with his first drink last night.
Yeah, that was crazy, yeah.
This
Would
guy.
you like another one, Iggy?
No.
No.
Come on, Iggy.
Come on, Iggy.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Do not be a bad influence.
Oh, he's
guys,
got to take the edge off.
Tempting
We've
a
just had a
teenager
time.
to drink. No, that's
No,
crazy.
I agree. No, Iggy, don't drink.
You're 40.
I have never had a hangover like that in my life.
Do you know how you cure a hangover?
More booze.
More booze.
alcohol.
But
Yeah.
do you have the hangover now?
Not anymore. That lovely sleep in the place where we were last night was
Yeah.
very refreshing.
Which was here.
No,
No,
In the head.
it was outdoors.
it was.
Remember we all went
camping.
outdoors?
Camping in
Camping.
the
Remember?
yes, we were.
In the
Camping,
ruins.
Very nice.
yes,
very nice.
yes, I remember.
Yeah, these.
Sorry, I'm
I'll have a
confused.
milk too. I'm feeling a hankering. Thank you.
And then-
Well, you all have your keys to your room. You know, I hope you find it all very comfortable.
Oh,
We should probably send word to the inspector. She can come around and have a chat with us.
Yeah, and tell Pa that we're okay.
Can we send a
I
note?
don't want to get in trouble.
Sure, I will send haggis.
Excellent. Who's Haggis?
Haggis! And a little dwarf, even littler dwarf, comes out from like the back with a big messy apron. And says, "Hello? Yes, okay, I will. Okay, hello." And
you know,
Malakis yells at them, "All right, Haggis, go tell the inspector that they are back and that they will come down to them shortly."
although Haggis, I'm sure you have other work to do. So do your.
Haggis slaps your hand like, "You're not the boss of me!" and sprints out the door.
Whoa, I liked him.
Yeah, he's the second fastest sprinter on Krum,
Wow.
behind yours truly.
So we don't have a lot of time before.
I mean, dwarves are pretty slow.
Have a nap. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
It'll
gonna.
be fine.
Oh, no, no.
is, Any news from Pie Crust?
I don't know that name.
You don't know that name?
No.
Can I do a
But
perception?
I hope you slept comfortably.
Why are you saying it like that?
It always does that.
What is
I don't know
going?
what you're talking about.
It's always like.
Is
Am I in the
this-
same room as I was in?
Yes, you still have keys, right?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go
Yes.
check out our rooms. then.
Okay, let's go
All
check
right.
out our rooms. Cool.
Good.
We are go up to our
Cheers,
rooms.
Malakas.
You may take your beers up. All right, so you all head up to your rooms and you can take an hour to have a short rest. And we'll also just, refresh your abilities after that long hike and a little bit of a rest and a nap. We can say that you can move up to your new 3rd level.
Level 3!
Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up.
Level up, level up, level up, level up.
All right, while you're in your room,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I follow her and I'm like, I don't trust the way he was talking about your room. He was looking at you and he said comfortably, and I have
agree.
a feeling
Yeah.
I'm
Are we
gonna-
talking? Yeah, we're talking about.
I'm
that.
here to
Oh.
protect you.
Oh,
Okay.
are you quite good at like investigating rooms?
I mean, I've been known to find a thing or two.
In Lassie's
Okay,
room,
well
sir.
let's. You want to check it out? Last time I was in here, I looked, Miko looked. We couldn't really find anything, so I think another set of eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Miko, how are you doing? Okay. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. And then jump into the room.
And the room is empty.
Okay, what am I looking for, Tani?
Tunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
All right. I don't know.
All right.
You saw that he was weird with the.
He was weird,
comfortably.
but I don't know what he was weird about.
I don't know either. So can we do a?
Yes, you can roll an insight and you may roll an investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
So insight is 20. 16.
18.
Okay. As Iggy is, he's tapping all the things, looking for hidden stuff. As a teenage dwarf, he knows how to hide the racier Krumix that he has. The ones with the metal bikinis and such. From his
Boob
from his
armor.
paw. So he knows how to find secret places around, and he's making his way around the room, tapping, lifting, pushing, and he gets to the bed and he starts like poking at the sides of the mattress, lifting the mattress, and you realize that Pie Crust had said like hay in a haystack
Yes.
as Iggy lifts it up and one of the pieces of straw that have stuffed the mattress floats out.
So there's a piece of hay that.
A piece of straw flits out of the mattress. The mattress is of course stuffed with straw.
Okay, I'm not finding anything, Danny. I don't think there's anything
No,
in here.
no, no. You
What?
did find something.
What? Of course I found something.
Yeah, you did. You're really good at investigating.
Ha. Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
we need to open this mattress.
But that's going to destroy it. We're going
fine.
to get in trouble.
We won't get in trouble.
We're gonna
I'll
get in
take the
trouble.
blame.
Okay, cool. And
Just
I
use
just
your.
tear it open with my rapier.
Straw flies out and a folded piece of paper drops to the floor.
We
Okay.
found a secret.
Good job, Iggy. Killing it, smashing it. So I'm gonna. What's on the paper?
All right, you take it up. Jack unfolds it, and it's in Pie Crust's messy handwriting.
This is the first time I've ever been alone in a bedroom with a girl.
Don't make it weird.
Oh, sorry.
Better a girl than a tunny.
I thought I said that to myself. Why did I say that out loud? What's wrong with you, Iggy?
No, you're chill. You're cool. You're
Okay.
fine. You're
Alright.
fine.
And it basically says, I took the book. They are after me. I need to get rid of it. Throwing it in the sea. They're looking for temples. They're killing the Gatakin. If you don't find me, well, better find me, because I'm not going to be dead.
Do you read that out loud?
Yeah.
The book. It was salvaged by, if it was in the sea, and then they picked it up, maybe
Yeah.
that's the book that Muntri found.
I think this is related. Iggy, can you keep chill? Can you keep a secret? You're not going to go tell your dad about this stuff.
I mean, I can keep a secret from everyone else, but when Pa wants something from me, that's difficult. Then he gets very upset.
And then, but if he doesn't know that you know anything,
Yeah.
You just
that's
say
true.
you don't know.
I don't know.
Can
I'll do my best.
you're going to have my back here.
I don't know with what exactly, but I know that killing Gutterkin that's not okay.
That's not okay. I need Legacy. Can I call Legacy?
Yeah.
Legacy! Just read this. And I think this has something to do with the obsidian ring.
You said you didn't know anything about the obsidian ring.
Okay.
I know something about the obsidian ring.
How much have you told him?
Just that. But he's chill. He's fine. I made sure he's fine.
Totally chilled.
Okay. This is bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
We can't let
No,
we can't let them get killed like this.
no. We
Okay.
can't let that inspector find us either.
That's why we need to get out of here.
can't
The
let that
inspector could help us.
No, that inspector is not going to help us.
Why?
Okay, Iggy, just because someone says that they're an inspector and that they're doing good, or just because they are an inspector, doesn't mean they are good.
But they're the law. They're the police. They're supposed to do good.
Not all they're supposed to,
Yeah.
but not all police are good. And sometimes people who are involved with law and order are just after making themselves wealthier and just
Yeah.
we're
broke
not
Iggy.
those people. Yeah. I'm sorry to do this to you, Iggy. We're not those people, but there are some
There's some really bad people, and we
really
need to
bad
find
people.
that book. We need to go. I think we have to speak to Makanda. He's got a book. He's got that book. He's got the book of
Okay, but
and the
we
armory,
can't-
the secret armory.
We can't talk to Tharastok about this because he will definitely not understand.
Okay.
Someone's
Okay.
at the door,
Not anymore.
and they left the door open.
Do we?
Okay, fine.
Have we rested now? Do we? Need,
Yeah.
Okay, we've rested. Okay, so should we go speak to him?
Okay, let's go speak to. Yeah, we need some
Okay.
help on this.
Okay, that dwarf is going to be back here with the inspector very soon.
We got to.
We're gonna move.
We got to move. We got to get out of
We're
here.
gonna get out of here.
Okay, let's go to Makanda.
And the other two?
Oh,
Well,
let's
has
first
Thras
start
got-
with
Roll a
Makanda.
perception check.
Oh, okay.
Linda, roll a perception check.
I get a 6. I'm busy praying. Polishing my armor, showering.
Sorry.
Alphabetical order on the left with the skills.
There we go. 10.
10. Okay. You hear like some clatter out there, but you're enjoying your sherry. You know.
Rejuvenating sherry.
All right, the four of you.
Not before you enter an old man's room. Sorry. I was just bathing and reading a book on the unbreakable armory
Oh,
at the same time.
sorry, meneer.
Sorry,
That's actually kind of why we're here.
You were very light-footed.
Thank you very much. Just keep the towel around my waist. What can I do you for?
They found a secret.
It's all
You
right.
know about
boy.
it now, Iggy.
The towel.
Oh, okay.
We need to know about the book of binding and breaking.
Ah, the book of binding and breaking, an ancient and sacred book passed down from generation to generation. I heard much about it in my travels. Never thought I'd get my hands on it, but now I have.
We might need your help with this because. Show him the note.
Show you the note.
Shocking. But what does it mean? Didn't we already know this information that Moon Tree had the book? Really,
This
it
is not
doesn't.
Moontree. This is a different person.
Or Pycrust.
This is Pycrust.
Your friend Pycrust.
My friend
The
Pycrust.
stinky one.
Which book does Pycrust have?
We don't know. He threw it in the sea, but we think that maybe that is the book that Moontree got his hands on.
Originally, and these people they're killing.
Yeah.
So you want us to find the people and defeat them?
They can't kill, I mean, the Gutterkin are usually up to no good, but, you know, you can't go around killing them. They're supposed to, you know, go to jail and go get trial and that kind of thing.
All right, let me get changed.
Okay.
Put on my underpants.
You could have
thought we
warned
beat-
us. I mean, we did it wrong, but
I thought we beat the big worm in the last bit of thing we
You
did.
must be brave, fellow travelers. We must not shy away from battle.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fetch Frastock. Okay. I'm gonna
Whoa,
go fetch.
whoa.
Whoa. Should are we going to talk
Well, because
to?
he's very good at smiting things, and he'll know.
He will smite
knows.
us.
No, but he knows right and wrong better than your police
Okay.
officers.
Maybe if Iggy talks to him, they'll understand.
maybe if you talk to him, you can persuade him.
Thrastock does not like me.
But you really proved yourself in that worm situation. You did a really good job.
Okay,
You
fine.
were
Let's go
like-
talk to Thrastock because we will need some muscle.
And
If this
Glenda.
inspector, clearly Glenda's going to be the person we need.
Oh, we have to bring.
I'm not too
Glenda.
worried about Glenda. It's Thrastock that I'm really worried about. But if the inspector is part of the people that we think, if the inspector's one of
Yeah.
these people, we're going to need all the help we can get.
That's true. The obsidian ring is pretty powerful.
Okay, so we're going to go and knock on Thrastock's door.
And we'll call Glenda on the way, or we're going to go separate?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
Frastock, are you ready to go? We
Yep,
found a
just
secret.
buffing out my army here. What's up?
Okay.
I'm not supposed to say.
I'm going to
Good
jump
job.
in here.
Got your back.
Thanks.
Thrastock, the inspector is not who we think she is. She's not here to do good. She's here to do bad, and we need to protect ourselves against whatever is going on in the background that this inspector's a part of. And I need you to believe me right now that we are the good guys, and we're trying to do something.
And we need your help.
We need your help to defend us against something really big and dark and scary.
All right.
That was
Oh, well,
Great.
Okay, that was
Thanks.
In the second book of Kills, when Ilgastor was fleeing the evil Baron's men to save the child, he had to fight his gods. Law that does evil is no law at all. Is it not written?
exactly right. Law, that's not.
That sounds
evil.
like a great Gramex book.
Yes.
Perhaps you could tell me a bit more about why you know this inspector is bad?
I found this note hidden in my room.
What's a pie crust? I don't know anyone in this. Well, what's going
So
on?
pie crust. Okay, I'll just be honest with you guys. Just call Glenda.
Okay.
She's got to be in on it.
She's right next door, I think.
Let's also not talk in the corridor.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Linda,
Whoa! Oh, you're all outside
party
my door.
conference.
What is that?
Something important has come up.
Oh, what?
I go and look out the window. Close the door.
Yeah. We really need to talk.
Yeah, we do need it.
Are you just going to tell them everything?
So, what? How much? I don't know. Pie crust is basically part of this group called the Gutter Kin. They're not necessarily. I was kind of part of them for a while.
Are they homeless, these gutterkin? They sound like vagrants.
Gutter kin, like kin from the gutter.
Yeah.
Riff-raff, street rats.
I mean,
Street rats, that's exactly what
guys, just take it easy.
they are. Street panthers.
Dirty sort of children type of thing.
Okay,
I mean,
let's just
okay,
take it easy.
Anyway, I've been part of them before. Pie crust is part of them. Legacy kind of helps us out.
Okay, the fact is these are young people, they're young kids. Yes, they get up to some mischief and they get in trouble, but they're not street rats and they're not vagabonds. They're people that need help, and there are people all over who are trying to take advantage of the Gutterkin, and even worse.
The obsidian.
Well, show the note.
Here, the note. Do we read the note out loud
Can we
again?
read the
Yes,
note
please.
out loud again?
I didn't really write one down. It was a lie. All right, you peruse the note.
Yeah.
Peruse the note, and you can see the details jumping out at you. That Pie Crust had a book, that he was feared for his life, that the Gutterkin were being killed, and that he threw the book in the sea, and that he really hopes that he is still alive.
What book is
I
this?
see.
We
Don't know.
we think it might be the book of binding and breaking. It might be one of the books about the secret temples,
Hidden temples?
the hidden temples.
I have both of those books, by the way.
That's why we came to talk to you.
Oh, so we don't really need to find these people then if we're looking for the books. 'Cause I've
Well,
got
they
them.
will find us. If they did that to Pie Crust, what will they do to us if we have two of those books?
And at that moment, you hear downstairs kind of the main doors of the common room clatter open. and stomping and muffled voices coming from below.
The inspector's here.
We must shimmy out of the window.
I have an idea.
Oh. Don't turn into a
Wait,
cat
why
again.
are we hiding from the inspector?
Because the inspector...
If they find out that we have these books, and the same thing might happen to us that happened to Piecrust, they're not going to understand that we are trying to do good here or we're trying to discover things. They're going to come after us. We need to get out of here and figure out what is going on without the law or whoever getting involved.
Do you know what they do to a supple man like me in prison? Terrible
Look.
thing.
I feel
At
like
that point-
I've got nothing to hide. However, I don't want to delay the process of finding the temple. So if we can,
Shimmy out of here.
Out
then
the
let's
window.
A bunch of steps clatter behind you, and Haggis appears at the corridor. You're good. You're all up. All right, well, the inspector's still in there for you.
Great. Go ahead. Tell him that we're on our way.
We'll be
Alright.
down in a second.
Tell him that you're...
We're coming down.
Right away.
Oh, I see. You know, we can always serve them a couple of extra beers, you know.
That would be incredibly helpful.
That would be great.
Yeah.
someone tip the man.
All right.
Tip him. Tip him.
Chink!
Clink! Oh, what's
Mighty
this?
kind of you. And you hear Malachus down like, what the hell about? And you hear Malachus down below going, how does Russian work now?
Vodka.
Oh, the boat. I can't go from Scottish.
Vodka. Just say vodka.
Vodka.
He was kind of talking like that.
Oh, boat, a drink on the house for the inspector. You hear like the clatter of drinks and things being poured.
Rope?
Okay,
get out of
wait,
the round.
guys, I have an idea.
What?
I haven't tried this before, but I've been feeling kind of cool and groovy with the whole panther thing, and you know, when I had a
That's
nap,
how
I
you want
had
the
a
plan
little...
to always start.
Okay.
Haven't tried this before.
But I think I can hide us in plain sight. I think I can make us
Invisible.
invisible.
All
of
of
us?
us.
Yeah. So can I cast?
How many?
It just
All
says
creatures
a veil
within
of
30
shadows
feet.
and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Ooh.
Great. So you can do the whole group.
For the duration, each creature will choose within 30 feet of you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity
When doing stealth checks.
when doing stealth checks. The
Great.
creature receiving this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage.
That's crazy cool.
Nice.
I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try it. Just
Must
gonna,
we touch you?
no.
touch
I think I think it's okay.
Okay.
Just come close, so I can just make sure that I focus on everyone.
Everybody, snuggle.
Okay.
Can we get out the
Okay.
window?
Yes.
Well, we're talking egress. Okay,
Especially with rope, yeah.
great.
Okay, I'm gonna just concentrate, and then cast.
And this kind of wave of silence rolls over you. You know, you can hear Thrastok as he's kind of like leaning in on you. You can hear his armor creaking, and then it just goes quiet.
Can we see each other in this?
You can see each other. You're not invisible. You are just much, much more sneaky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Window. Let's go.
To the window.
Thrastok leads the way, heads over to the window at the back, pulls it open.
Tactical Reiki, anyone outside?
No, looks clear.
Okay, rope. Let's go.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. Who has the highest stealth? Who has proficiency in stealth?
I do.
All right, Iggy, it's time for you to take lead.
Okay. Rope's nice and taut. Okay, I used to sneak out of the house all the time, even though I live in a mine. Boing! And I jump out of it.
All right, roll stealth for the group.
With the pass without a trace, 27.
27.
Yeah.
With the what?
With the pass without a trace, with the spell that she just cast.
So we get plus
10.
plus 10.
But I'm just gonna roll it as a group. So between Iggy and you and Pass Without a Trace, I'm just gonna give you a base of 27. Anyone who's looking for you is gonna have to beat 27 to spot you.
Wow.
Yo,
All right.
Okay, well,
And one by one, each of you shimmy down, down the. And one by one, you all shimmy out the window, landing at the back of the Haystack Inn. There's still a couple of buildings around, but this is a very small town, and the Haystack is kind of on the edges. Where do you want to go? You're on the far side from town.
Out of town.
Out
This
of
is
who we want to
your
find.
neighborhood. What's the best place?
Well,
to
the
go?
only way we're going to get to Samat is if we take the ferry. Or we're going to have to take one of the boats from the Arakoka.
Why are
will
we
we
going to
find in
Samat?
Well, Samat, isn't that where the next temple is?
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know this?
It's part of the chains of Island of Peace.
Okay.
I have a
Okay,
thought.
great then. Well,
Yeah.
Before we leave.
I mean, look, if we
Wait,
can get as
Thrustok
far,
has a thought.
if we can get as far away from this inspector as we can, it probably
Yeah.
works out best for
Also,
everyone.
we could look for some of the Gadakin and
Fully
see.
with you on
Okay.
that.
Frestock, move closer to your microphone. Thank you.
Do you think you could get a look at this inspector? It's risky, but if we know who's coming after us, that might at least we know to look out for them.
Well, if I can go there with you
If
and
you
your
get captured,
magical
scream
and your
and
magic,
come.
we can probably sneak a look. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because it's very confusing. Because I think you said it was a woman, someone else said it was a man. Like, let's just
Let's go see what we're dealing
identify
with.
Okay.
who is chasing.
Let's try look
You
through the window.
guys,
okay. I can.
Sneak up with Jack to the window.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my one perception check.
Are we rolling again for stealth?
No,
Okay.
it's gonna keep you. Honestly, I don't actually think I can. No,
I don't,
there's no way I can. Actually, what am I doing? I can't get a plus. I don't have a +7.
what do we see?
All right, so you stretch up to look into the window. Jax ducks down to look through the window, and you see in a spiffing little Samat watch uniform a short, stocky figure with a beautiful, flowing blonde beard, really like beautiful, and a little blonde buzz cut. Someone you recognize. It is Kinga Skerpgrepe.
Oh, yeah. I figured it would be her.
And you also know Kinga Skerpgrepe, captain of the watch. Captain of the watch, a hard ass, a asshole. She's not the best.
She doesn't take crime very seriously. Whenever I report a misdemeanor, she says I'm being childish. Okay.
rude.
She's a B word. Yeah.
You know, Iggy, I gotta agree with
Bumblebee.
you. I don't love that word.
What?
I agree with you.
Yeah, bumblebee. Horrible.
Annoying.
And buzzes and stings and... Okay, let's
Sure.
get out of here. Go.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. Can we? So, what boats are you talking about?
Well, we can go to the ferry, but then Perry will tell everyone where we're going. Or we can go to the Arakroka on the other side of the island. The penguin people, they have boats. They could probably help us.
Okay. How long does it take us to get there? Let's go there.
I don't... How
It'll
long
take
would
you
it
less
take?
than an hour.
Yeah, less than an hour.
Okay. What are you?
Yeah, let's go to the Eric.
Well, the fewer people who know what we're doing right
Yeah.
now, because we actually can't trust. There aren't many people we can trust.
Yeah, I definitely don't
Just
trust
about
Perry.
the 6 of us. Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely don't trust Perry from the ferry.
No, he called the inspector.
If I may just get clarity, what is our goal?
To find the temple.
Are we going to the Unbreakable Army?
Yes.
Armory.
Yes.
Yes.
But we first got to go to Samat.
Okay.
I'm gonna check in with the Gadakin if I can, just to get as much information as I can get, and then we can. On the way, we can look at the armory book and try and find our way there.
I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Perfect.
We have to make sure that your
Yeah.
people are okay.
Of
Yeah.
course, street people.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Off to the Arakroka, I guess.
All
Off
right.
to Arakroka.
So you are halfway to the Arakroka. Who has the highest passive perception?
It'll be Jack or Glenda.
I've got 13. So
Where's that?
It is-
Perception.
yeah, underneath your skills, yeah.
I've got +5.
No, but below there's
Yeah.
a passive
That should
wisdom
give you 15.
under skills.
Oh, 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
13.
13, 15,
12.
12. Okay. Jack, as everyone's heading towards the Arakroka village, you're about halfway there, stealthily sneaking along, quiet as wild animals in the forest. You see a shadow up high on the hill. With your sense of orientation, that was roughly where the ruins were. It looks like some kind of flying machine.
Okay.
Flying machine.
Can I point it out to everyone?
Yeah, and everyone
what
takes
way?
a look, and you
Nice.
can all now see it. It looks, at this distance, could be some kind of zeppelin, some kind of dirigible, some kind of flying craft over the ruins.
Is that a police thing? Maybe?
Legacy.
What is that?
Is that one of your dads?
It's. I don't.
Who's your father?
The general is his father.
Why?
No, he's a.
He's a lawyer. My dad's
he's
a lawyer.
So why
And
would
he
the lawyer
travels
have...
travels on flying
He travels
machines.
on flying craft. No.
Yeah, to get
Okay,
to
okay,
his
fine. Just because we need to get. I just want to get this out the way. My dad is General Falconer.
Who's General Falconer?
He's
Oh, bad.
I'm not from around here.
he's the leader of the largest army of this area. He has hundreds and thousands of people who have fought and died for him. He's pretty powerful, and I'm his son, and we don't get along. So that's all you really need to
so
know.
too much to hope for him to help us.
He would definitely not be helping us.
Right.
It's a shame.
We need to
Now we've got an
avoid
army
captives.
against us as well as the law. This is excellent.
Let's just say I didn't exactly live up to his anticipation of what his son would be like. This is not what he was hoping for. It's not a great relationship, so if we could just stop
don't
bringing
blame
him up.
But is that
Look, there are two things I can tell you for certain. That is not one of my dad's ships, and that's not one of the the watch's ship.
No.
Because they don't have ships.
They
They don't
don't-
have those kind of airships,
ship?
right?
I mean, whatever that thing is that's flying,
Yeah.
they don't have that.
I've never seen any of them
No,
use that
they
before.
don't have budget. for
Your
that, I don't
dad
think.
has ships?
Yeah. My dad's General Falconer.
Who's General Falconer?
Your dad is General Falconer.
Yeah. It's a very long. We don't get along very well. He didn't want this as a son, but this is what he got. So we
You
don't.
look nothing like him.
Thanks.
like at all.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows
He is
He
that.
knows.
hot.
He's so
Oh.
broad and bold and scary looking.
Yeah, and I'm none of those things. So if we could move on.
Yeah, we don't want that thing to see us. Whatever it is, it's up to no good.
All
Yeah.
right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Keep
let's
going.
Okay, we're going to the Erkroker.
Yeah.
All right, you continue sneaking along to the Arakroka. You see their little village ahead, small rounded entranceways to their underground homes. Looks like they're made of packed mud. And down on the beach, drawn up on the shingles, are a number of outrigger canoes. You can see there are a couple of Arakroka wandering around, going about kind of daily tasks, patching up one of their homes. There is one kind of fixing a net on one of the upturned outriggers. What would you like to do?
We should steal a boat. We should steal a boat,
I think we
right?
should
Yeah.
we just
Well,
pay one
well,
of them.
we should do nothing of the sort.
We can't let people know that where we're going, right? So we should.
Well, what's your
Are you-
relationship with these people?
Look, the dwarves don't really come here. It's really stinky, and like the Erkroker keep to themselves. Dwarves keep to themselves.
But I mean, if an inspector comes here to ask them if they've seen us, they will tell them the truth, correct?
I don't see why not. Yeah.
We're not. I mean, here, quite aside from the problems with stealing an innocent fisher boat, who here knows how to sail?
I can learn instantly.
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 So you could permanently know how to sail a boat.
Permanently.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes.
And minute 11.
I mean, that'll
Can
get
we
us.
talk about that
that'll get us
minute?
going. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just I'll chart the course, and then after 10 minutes, we just let it fly straight and true.
Yeah, we're gonna need someone to help us.
I can do it.
I have to agree with.
Why can't
Legacy,
we autopilot this? Why can't we autopilot this boat?
We can autopilot the boat.
Supposing you could ride a horse for 10 minutes, a fiery steed, and then in the 11th minute, you no longer know how to ride a horse.
Believe in
fall
the
off.
horse, my friend.
I guess.
Except if you fall off this horse, you're going to drown.
And I guess you've got a lot of armor on.
Can't we just
So
hire one of them and then pay them not to say anything? Is that a thing?
icky.
Are they the type that would take kindly to this, or are they the type of people that would be offended and then just immediately.
These are people who make houses out of their own poop. I don't know if they have any standards when it comes to like money.
Maybe you don't do the talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You got it.
Yeah, you've got the gift of the gab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
I mean,
smooth
yeah,
talent.
it's between Jax and you. Jax is more likable, but you definitely are good at convincing, lawyer.
Yeah.
You're very gabby.
I'm very. Okay, fine. So I approach
You
someone.
approach
one of
the
the-
Arakroka who's just sitting there, kind of mending a net. They look up at you.
Hi there. Good afternoon. Hi.
Yeah?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, yeah?
That's very good. It's-
Yeah.
So you look like the kind of fine boats bird that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Clearly, you have vast
A
amounts.
very fine, yeah. The finest boat, yeah.
I
Oh,
can,
this is a fun, yeah.
I can see so. That's why I came to talk to you. I need to get myself and 5 of my compatriots to Samat. Would you be able to help us with that?
Samat, that's a long way, yeah?
It is, but in
Yeah.
return you'll get very fine conversation along the way.
From whom?
Well, myself for one. and 5 other adventurers. Much like,
Yeah, not interested.
okay, well, look, we need to get to Samat. What would it take for you to give us your services?
And he looks you up and down and he's like, it's a very nice suit you got there.
But this
Yeah.
this human suit.
Yeah,
You want my suit?
yeah,
I need my suit.
yeah, and the
This is-
shoes.
And the okay.
Yeah,
How about this?
yeah?
If you get us to Samat safely, I will give you my jacket and tie.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion check, come on. 10.
That's not what we wanted.
No, you're gonna have to.
With the shoes.
Jacket, tie, and shoes.
Yeah.
Look at your feet
Yeah?
and look at my shoes.
Yeah.
I don't think those two things normally go together.
Yeah, I want what I want.
From behind a Legacy, in the space behind him, a little rock flies out of nowhere and hits Legacy on the back of the head.
Yeah.
Give him the shoes!
Fine. If you get the 6 of us to Samat safely, you can have my jacket and my tie and my shoes.
Yeah. And he starts making ready the boat, flips it over, starts pushing it down towards the thing, and ushers the rest of you down towards the canoe. With a little bit of organization, you all get in. It's about a 12-seater canoe, so it's quite a big, bulky thing with a big outrigger as a counterweight. He passes out paddles to you, and with a little bit of, come out of the, get in the light.
Come out of the shade. But I'm
And
icky.
he passes out. He passes out paddles to you, and a little bit of organization. He manages to get you all paddling a little bit in sync and riding the waves out towards Samat. It is several hours, quite tiring work, but you take it in turns, and the Arakroka seems quite chipper most of the way, quite chirpy.
Perhaps a little bit of a song, laddies, to keep our spirits up.
Yeah.
Haul away, all you rolling kings. Haul away, heave away, haul away, and you'll hear me sing. We're bound for North Samat.
Ah.
Get in the spirit legacy.
Until eventually the island Samat becomes clearer in front of you. You can see that there is the busy harbor, which is partly a natural cove and partly built up with a stone wall to protect the harbor from waves and storms. On the one side of the island, the Crushwood side is sloping beaches and rolling hills, and on the Stormwall side, there are sheer cliffs. I do have cousins over on the cliffside in the caves there.
Can
You
you
want to
get
land that side?
can you get to the city from the caves there?
Yeah, you can get there anywhere.
Cool. Can you
Sounds good.
Can you take us there? I think that's better than
Yeah,
the
yeah,
harbor.
that's fine.
Well, I mean, is it the most discreet thing than a whole bunch of Aarakocra?
What's better than the harbor?
I mean, for sure not on the harbor.
Maybe the beach?
I think we should probably think about landing on the beach. By the way, we would really appreciate it since we're all friends now, all seven of us. Yeah, we had such a good sing along.
Yeah,
We
we sang a
that.
shanty
yeah, yeah.
together.
Glenda, I think
We
made
we might have a gift for you.
Were you guys all watching me? I deliberately sat in the back so no one would see.
Sorry.
Small boat.
Mr. Yada.
Yeah? Yalada.
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 Mr. Yalada. On behalf of the Bucketeers,
Is that what we're calling ourselves?
Yeah, just go with it. Just go with it.
we would like to thank you so much for helping us during our hour of need. We view you as a friend and a hero, actually. So I have made for you a hero's cloak made of the shiniest threads that I have, as a token of our gratitude for your help and your discretion.
Yes. About that.
This is the most
Let him receive it.
beautiful thing. Yeah? Yeah. So beautiful.
So we wouldn't
You
want
look
other people to be too
so
jealous. I'm just trying to get out.
I have never looked so beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
You look
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
You look like a heroic man who has his friends back and keeps their secrets.
yeah. I'll
that's
keep
what
the
you look
secrets.
like.
You know, for featherless, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'll keep your secrets.
So, beach?
Beach. Just one of those secrets that, if you wouldn't mind, just like
Yeah.
not letting people know that we landed here. That would be
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
You know, we
yeah,
just would like,
Yeah.
because we want to surprise some other people as well while we're here. I just want to make sure.
Yep. Be very thorough.
I just want to make sure.
No, nothing like seeming unshady by just hammering that point in.
Yeah.
And the Aarakocra's like, yeah, no, we know how to, we Aarakocra, we know how to get things. Yeah. And if you ever need a favor, just say, Yalada. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yamada.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he rows you in and beaches you up on the beach. And you scramble out of the canoe, get a little bit damp in the surf. And are you going to hand over your...
So I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You
Yeah?
won't be able to carry.
Legacy.
I would
Give
really
him
like to
stuff.
keep. Okay, could I just let you know that you don't need the shoes? It's going to be a waste of time for you. But the jacket you can use a lot with. The tie you can do a lot with. You already have that amazing.
From behind Legacy, a rock hits me. Give him the shoes.
If I give him the shoes, I'm going to slow us all down.
Just give
so
him the shoes.
I am not going to give him the shoes. I'm not going to give him the shoes. What? Just give him your
You,
shoes.
yeah, you give him the shoes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you turn us
Here's the
all.
deal, man. Well, I mean, this is very nice.
Exactly.
Give him the
And you
shoes.
don't
Roll
want
a
to
persuasion
distract.
check.
Persuasion check.
Yeah.
Thank you. 15.
15 is good enough.
No, I lie. 17. Even better.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Yalada kind of does a little spin and he's like, yeah, you can keep those shoes.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Ooh.
There's the tie.
The coat on, puts the jacket on, puts the cloak back like over the jacket, puts the tie like at a very jaunty angle. Yeah, how do I look, Am?
You look great.
You're great.
Really
Can't
suits
burn
you.
it up.
So good.
All right, be seeing ya.
Great meeting you.
Bye, Yolanda.
Yeah,
Good
remember,
cousins.
if you ever need a hand, tell them Yalada sent you.
Bye, Yamada.
And he starts paddling off like round the island. You can see he's probably heading towards the Arakroka on the cliff. All right.
Right.
Now what?
Well, we're
It's
here.
now heading towards evening. It was midday when you kind of started, when you exited the caves. Now it's heading close to evening. What would you like to do?
Well, we need to take a look at those books.
I've been reading on the boat on the way over here.
Great.
And I've learned some things. Dungeon Master, have I? Maybe?
All right, so you opened up the Book of Binding and Breaking, and you found that it's blank.
Okay.
The book's completely blank.
Don't draw in there.
No doubt your paladin sense is close. Like you just got that kind of like evil vibe of it. Actually, as a cleric, you would also get that.
Get the thing.
However, the book of the Unbreakable Armory and the 5 Hidden Temples, it describes. It describes what is found within the temple, which is the forge. Let me just check. I didn't think we'd get this far ahead, so I'm just going to check my notes quickly. Pause.
I don't think you should draw in that book. Remember, that's what happened to Moontree.
Do not draw in there.
Don't draw in the
Don't draw
book.
in there, don't write in there. It'll take your soul.
What are we doing with this book?
Thanks for warning me.
Yeah, what are we going to do with that thing now?
On the off chance that we can learn something, we can't have a book of infinite knowledge like this and leave it behind.
But the
Also,
pages are
I would
blank.
assume that you would have wanted the book to get hold of Moontree somehow.
The book did it to Moontree and we destroyed the book. Now we just have to find Moontree. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Well, we might be
That
able
is that is incredibly optimistic.
Rastok shakes his head slowly. Laddie.
I mean, yeah, you know, if you find a snake that bites you and makes you poisoned, you
Yes.
don't go and find another snake.
but you might find a glass cage and put the snake in there. And then you have a pet. Why is that not better than not having
But you're still poisoned.
Yeah, but you might a snake might bite your friend and poison it, and then your friend runs away.
You still want to go and
You
look
still
for
want
the
to go
friend.
find your friend and potentially keep that snake or a similar snake to know how to make an antibody, an anti-venom to give to
What's
said
that?
friend. Because your assumption is that that friend who just got bitten by a poisonous snake is, in your words, just fine.
I hope so. Because we killed the snake. And then we got another one.
Yes, but the venom from the first snake
Is still in
still
him.
in your friend.
Plus, let's not point fingers at the snake because we don't fully understand the context in which the friend was bitten. Perhaps the snake was stood on when your friend came past and defended itself.
I mean, this book is pretty evil.
Yeah, we're not talking about a snake here. We're talking about an evil book.
Yeah, I got lost for a bit there. The metaphor got lost to me. We're keeping the book.
We've got to keep
Yeah, we keep keeping it, but I don't know what we're doing.
must
All right.
understand it.
So, investigating the book, skimming through it, and having a good look at and trying to absorb the knowledge from it, you can see that the second temple of the Unbreakable Armory was home to the forge of Kona, the Thrice-Bearded. He was one of the masters, but there was a falling out between him and Loesti the Wise. Kona took to his temple to create new life from cold metal as their goal, and he had a forge that could imbue inanimate things with life.
Well, I have learnt a little bit about the Unbreakable Army. We will find items... Armory. Thank you very much. We will find items of great power there, if we can only find it.
Does it say anything about Daddy?
No, sadly. But trust, your father is at the Unbreakable Army.
Does it say where it is?
That is a good question. Does it say where it is?
So it has a description of a beautiful, idyllic island completely surrounded by soft beaches with one wonderful natural harbor on it.
Could that be Samat?
They've got cliffs on Samat.
There's a natural harbor, but he didn't say close.
Yeah. Would Iggy know about a nearby island that's beaches all around?
Iggy wouldn't. Iggy is not very well traveled. However, Legacy is he probably knows the Chain of Peace best. And judging from the description of this island, it doesn't sound like anything that he's particularly familiar with. There's some details about the size of the island, and also a mountain which looks a little bit like an eagle's wing being uplifted, which is there on Samat.
Oh.
What?
Can I perhaps try and sense magic around me, like on the island? Like any evil magic?
I don't believe you have a good enough range on sensing that magic.
Okay.
Are you heading to the town or the? So, Samat basically is a little island with kind of cliffs on the one side, beaches all around, natural harbor, and around the natural harbor is the town of Samat. But there are also all across the island, there are little homesteads, farms, a couple of mines, and things like that. It is probably about 4 times the size of Krum.
Look,
Definitely need a place to stay for the night.
exactly, but I don't think the town.
Should have maybe gone to Yalada's family. Now that I think
Oh,
about
that
it.
place is gonna stink. They remember their poop houses.
That's true.
I think I can take us somewhere to stay. I think I do know someone.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that's convenient. Okay.
That's useful.
Yeah.
Are they
I've
alive?
got friends
Are
here.
you gonna say who it
Yes,
is?
are they alive?
Are they alive?
She is alive. She was my foster mother for a while.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
She's really wonderful. So we could go and
Great.
stay with her. Her name is Irene.
Very well.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that.
Great.
Would Irene know anything about the note? Or at least the contents of the note?
No,
Okay.
she doesn't really know about that part of
Your
my
life.
life.
Okay.
But
Good to
she's
know.
got a lot of herbal remedies, and Glenda, I think you two will get on really well.
I'm so excited to meet her.
All right, are you going in stealthily?
Yeah.
Are we concerned that anyone on this island is gonna recognize any of us?
Yeah, we would
Yeah.
definitely be recognized.
You guys would be recognized.
Would I know any secret routes to
Would
take?
Iggy know any secret?
You would definitely, as one of the Gutterkin, know kind of the back alleys and the ways around around the sideways. Iggy, I think you've got a little bit of a sense of it, but not a great one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
To
so
Irene's place. Well,
follow
you.
me. Yeah, follow
Uh,
me.
Just going to DM and just remind you that the both of you are able to disguise yourselves.
Yes,
Oh, because we will be.
we will be recognized.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
we should probably.
I'm going to disguise myself.
I'm going to disguise myself as well.
Does it have to be someone that? Can it just be anything?
Anyone.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
can just imagine a face and
Ooh, who am I gonna disguise myself as?
Just anyone that isn't you.
It's gonna be. Yeah. Okay. Disguised.
you describe yourself as like a humanoid.
Yeah, just like a humanoid. Maybe I look like Glenda. Like I could be Glenda's daughter.
Ah, so beautiful then.
Correct.
I see. What are you disguising yourself as?
I'm disguising myself as a human with blonde hair, slightly taller than I was originally, and in slightly shabbier clothes, so like not suit and shirt and that sort of stuff, but like.
Just your shirt, because you don't have your jacket.
I don't have my jacket anymore,
Yeah.
of course. I just have a shirt and pants, but more like a sailor, like a fisherman's outfit.
Okay.
But do you have control over the clothes as well, or
I do.
just you?
I do
Oh,
have
okay.
control of my,
You just make
of my
it look-
clothes.
yeah.
But if someone like tries to grab my clothes, it'll very quickly become the real clothes.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Jack, you're leading them through the back alleys, every which way. I'm going to ask you to roll a stealth.
Cool. It's a 20.
Stealth roll.
10.
Okay. So you're heading down the back alleys, ducking around, leading this gaggle of a very odd combination of folks behind you. And you are just going around a corner when you just almost straight bump into someone. A young hobbit with a shaved head, got some very bad hand poke tattoos on his neck, and he looks up at you guys like, "Stuck? Is that you? What are you doing here?"
Is my disguise gone?
Oh, flip.
I'm not good at it, so.
Okay. No, he's like, oh, watch where you're going, eh? What are you doing down? This is Guttikin territory, eh?
Sorry, we were just we were just passing.
Yeah, you were just about to pay the toll. Pay the toll.
The toll?
I started to draw my sword.
Oh, no. Drastock, just.
He's trying to mug us. If I hit him, he won't mug us.
I get the logic, but you will draw a lot of attention to us.
I'm just gonna look him in the face and go, do I know his name?
Yeah, you recognize this is Snotrag.
Snotrag.
How do you know him?
It's Stick. Just believe me and just please let us through.
He's gonna make another little investigation check in your disguise. He's like, and as he really looks at you, it kind of, he can suddenly see that it's just a magical disguise. Like, what? What are you doing here?
And then Miko comes and hops up on my shoulder. You recognize us?
Oh yeah.
We're on our way to Irene's. Just please, just let us through and just don't tell anyone that we've come through here.
Not a word. Not a word.
Also, how are you guys doing?
I don't know. A lot of folks have gone missing.
Yeah.
They're just disappearing. I don't know. It's I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Don't trust Muck Track. Don't trust him.
Okay.
Don't trust him.
What? And have you heard anything from Piecrust?
No, not a thing. Not a thing.
Okay.
He'd fallen in with bad folk, I think. You know?
Oh.
They said that we could make money down there by the wharf. You know?
Doing what?
I didn't say. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You want to dab someone up, you know, that kind of thing. Lift a purse or two, whatever you need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you want to ask?
Bad business.
Man, I'm sorry. We're trying to help. Just trust me when I tell you we're trying to help.
I trust you, of course, Stick.
Okay, I don't want everyone to know.
You know what?
That's my name.
Oh, okay.
Just
Can't believe you're ashamed of your Guttikin name.
shush. Okay,
what kind of person have you become, Stick?
Okay. Anyway,
It's outrageous. Anyway, you can all pass.
Oh, thanks.
Snotrag kind of melts into the shadows, and you can make your way the rest of the way to Irene's spot. You get into
What's a stick?
It is my weapon of choice. What my quarterstaff is made of.
So why was he calling you stick?
Just because it's what I carry around.
You also called yourself Stick.
It's a nickname, guys. It's just a nickname from my past.
Okay.
I don't.
Like his name was Snotrag because he carries around a Snotrag.
That's his weapon of choice.
That's his weapon of choice.
Yeah, you don't want to get on the wrong side of him.
Okay.
What is his real name?
I don't know.
Okay.
And yet you trust each other.
It's what being part of the Guttikin is.
You live in a world with a lot of shadows and cloaks and.
But also, guys,
false
just to
Still?
be clear, I'm not really part of that crowd anymore. I'm really trying to turn my life around.
Get on the straight and narrow. Good stuff. Anyway, let's go and see your foster mother.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So you head in, and this is still kind of in the poor neighborhood area of Samat. These are kind of tenement buildings, double stories, triple stories. There's laundry hanging from like window to window. Every now and again, you see another kid who might be a Guttikin, like kind of like shadowing you or running past. So this is the shady side of Samat. and Jack leads you down the streets to a little tenement building, and there's just kind of a wall, and at the top of the wall you can see there's like a lot of ivy growing over it, big greenery, and some other winding plants, and you can even see some big purple granadillos hanging from this, these climbing plants. And Jack, you kind of feel up with the key, lift it, unlock the door, swing it open, and inside, instead of going into a building, it leads kind of into a vacant lot where there's just greenery. And a couple of paths kind of snaking through here. There are rocks. This isn't a neat garden. This is a place where there is wildness, but also a kind of beauty and order. There are wildflowers, bees. There are even like even the city pigeons kind of sit there and look for a moment a little bit more natural and a little bit more at home. It's really quite beautiful. There's some fruit on the trees, there's granadillas on the side, there's some cherries. You can see wild blackberries going across one side. And you see at the far end, shrouded in a beekeeper's suit, is a little hunched figure lifting panels out of the beehive. As soon as she hears the door go, she turns and looks and shuffles back in the bees and takes off her hood. There's still bees all around, but she doesn't seem to mind. She goes, Jack! Oh, Jack, lovely to see you. What are you doing? There's a little old lady, her face completely creased, her hair whiter than white. But despite that, like just flowing down, as soon as she lets loose her beekeeper's hood, it just goes all the way down her back. You've never seen an old lady with such long hair before. And she comes over to Jack and stretches out their two arms, grabs your little face and like brings it close and gives you a little nose. Oh, Jack, good to see you. Where have you been?
Can I just, because I haven't seen her in quite a long time, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna give her like a huge, big bear hug and.
Oh, there, love.
I'm so. Put you down.
Oh.
I'm so sorry I haven't seen you in such a long time.
Oh no, you know, I've been around for long enough. Before you were around, I'll be around long after you've been off on your adventures, I'm sure.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
these are my friends.
All these folk. Hello. Would you come in? Let's
Thank you.
Let's get you some tea. And she
Yes.
kind of like ushers you out of the garden and into the side building of the tenement. There's a little kitchenette, and she kind of puts on a stove, and you can hear voices from the rest of the place. This is part of kind of a community vibe, and there's jams being made and honey being potted, and she scoops generous servings of honey into your tea, and she just seems innately to know what your order is going to be. And she slides over the mint, the chamomile, Earl Grey, some strong things. She just seems innately to kind of magically know what's what. All right, love, what's going on? What's troubling your soul?
Well, gosh, I don't even know where to begin. I think some of. So when I left, I joined the Gutterkin for a while, and now I think some of them are in trouble, and we've got these books, these really powerful books that we don't know what to do, and we're looking for the I don't know, maybe you'll know about it, the
Unbreakable Armor.
The Unbreakable Armory. Do you know anything about that?
That's not ringing the bell. No, I don't know much about Unbreakable Armory.
Perhaps you've seen this before, and I take out a little parchment that I've been drawing on, and it's got a little picture of the eagle thing.
Oh yeah, that's an eagle from up on the hill, up on Flight Mountain.
Wow.
You must have seen it, Jack. You know that mountain up there.
Oh, I just haven't been up there in ages. I've just been living,
Yeah.
under.
Very distinctive rock feature. Yeah.
You know how to get there?
I haven't been there in. I guess I could figure it out. You just need to give me a sec. Do you know how to get there, Irene?
Oh, this path through the forest. It's not hard. Not the biggest island, not the most dangerous.
Oh.
No, but I suspect, Jack, if you listen to the forest, you'll figure out how to get there, won't you? Now, sorry, but I can see that you're all good folk, but something's not right here. I'm sensing something that's...
Show the other book.
Of course. Perhaps this book is what you're sensing. It's a book of great evil.
Where did you get that?
From a place far from this one.
Oh,
The Infinite Library.
If we're getting
Sorry,
specific.
the Infinite Library.
Infinite library.
I don't know what that is, but I know that book.
You know
It's
it?
been a very long time. I think, 50 years since I seen that book last.
You've seen it before.
Oh, yes.
Where?
Oh, yes. It was a whole nother life. I went by a different name then. Like you, I also went down a dark path at one point in my life. They called me Ginger then. This was Sue's book. She used it to create magic, summon forth monsters, and I've got to admit that, you see, I wanted personal glory. I wanted to be a big shot, a big deal. So she would create these monsters, and then we would fight them, and we would be heroes. Old Sue. And she wrote down the tales, illustrated them up, sold them for a bit of money. Yeah.
What happened to Sue?
What is happening with your face?
Iggy is like freaking out.
Why is Iggy freaking out?
Oh, because it's that woman.
You were Ginger. You are Ginger.
Oh, yeah, I was Ginger. Yes, that's what I said.
What?
What?
And she looks at you, and she really looks at you into your eyes. Your eye.
You knew my mother.
You've got her eyes.
Where's my mom?
What?
What is happening?
What is happening? How did this happen?
I've got a lot to tell you all, but first, I have something for you. I didn't think I'd ever come to this, but she left you something. And that's where we'll end our session.
Dun, dun, dun.
4-5.
How? Wait, but what? How? What? So,
You said Ginger and you just.
All right, thank you for coming and watching our show. This is great.
right, we have to say
We're
goodbye.
going to do the end piece. Thanks for joining us for Legends of Storm's Eye. Bum, bum, bum. Please like and subscribe. And thank you to Special Effects Media and Zootee Studios for making this all possible. Can I get a whoop whoop for them? Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
See you next time.
Yeah, and a bottle of rum. Yeah, and a bottle of rum.
Yeah. Cool.
Hi there, my name is Pags, and I play the role of the old man Makanda in Legends of Storm's Eye. Thanks for watching another episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to check out more episodes, then check out this magical area on my top right-hand side here. You can check out more episodes here. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we hope to see you again soon.